you think of Costa Rica, what naturally comes to mind are the hanging bridges. Mistico Park is one of the most notable hanging bridges in the country. When you enter, you'll walk by a plant nursery and then take a left to go onto a side trail that will lead you to a relaxing picnic area. Once you get back onto the main trail, you'll walk by a pollinator hotel. When we got to our first hanging bridge, we definitely noticed it was a lot more difficult to walk across than we initially anticipated. A general tip is to ensure that your center of gravity is over the middle to ensure that you keep your balance. When Kiefer and I went, we did a self-guided tour. They do have guides that will take you through the forest to provide insight on the bridges, plants, and help you spot different animals, including sloths, snakes, lizards, leafcutter ants. General admission costs $17 per person, and tickets can be purchased online in advance. You will need to have a specific entry time, so make sure that you plan accordingly. At the admission desk, they'll give you a map depicting all the various hanging bridges and standard bridges throughout the park. The park is laid out in a 2-mile stretch, where you can see everything by going left, minus 2 exceptions. The views from the hanging bridges are gorgeous, displaying Arenal Volcano in the gullies beneath. The park is large enough that you'll have multiple opportunities to take photos and videos on the bridge. Our entry time was at 1 p.m. and we spent about an hour and a half in the park. However, you can easily spend a full half day there if you want. When you're on the bridges, you'll be at or above canopy level, surrounded and encompassed by the sounds of birds and other wild animals. It was truly a different experience being this high up in the jungle. All the bridges you encounter will be extremely safe, not like those rickety ones that you typically think of, or the ones that break during the Indiana Jones adventures. Make sure to have closed-toed shoes as they're required to enter. Additional things to bring could be a snack and water, as there are multiple places to sit and enjoy the nature. There are 6 hanging bridges, 1 waterfall, and a tunnel that you'll experience throughout the park. The first of the 2 exceptions of the left rule is the right turnoff to go down to see the waterfall. It's a quick out and back and definitely worth it to see the beautiful water fall over the cliff. When we were back on the path, we kept wandering until we met the second exception. Once we made it to the right tunnel, we knew we were almost done. Overall, Mistico was a really enjoyable experience. The drive up the hill was very steep, likely even steeper than most San Francisco hills. It's important that your car has very good brakes. We made a quick stop to say hello to some leafcutter ants and then continued to the final bridge where our adventure would be over. If you're interested in eating at Mistico, they have poke bowls in the restaurant, along with a gift shop for souvenirs to go. Here you can sit and enjoy the panoramic view of Arenal Volcano, as well as wildlife sightings like the cotis we saw here.